DJ Bobby here. We are talking about the storm that passed through central Illinois recently, last week, last Thursday specifically. Yeah, I was looking at a house with my realtor, and we were just going through the house and whatnot, and we started getting alerts on our phone, and usually in the Midwest, whenever you get like a storm warning, tornado warning, tornado watch, whatever storm, whatever type of storm warning or watch or tornado or watch or whatever, you always check the sky to see if it's right by you. That's what I always been taught to do whenever I was a kid. See if it's close to you. See if it's in your vicinity. If you need to take shelter now, you know what I mean. So we go outside and take a look, and we're looking up, and I'm like, oh my goodness, the sky's straight green, and I don't know who taught me this or whatever, but I think the movie Twister taught me like green skies is not a good sign. So it was extremely green out in the sky, and we rushed out, and she said goodbye very quickly, stay safe, and we were on our way. And the house I was looking at is in the neighborhood that I'm staying in right now, and I was like, the house is like here, where I needed to get back to was like back over here, so I had to go around or back this way, or there's like another option, you could go around back this way, so I can get this way, or this way. And I went this way, so I followed, and I went around, and the storm's going crazy. I'm just trying to make it to, to the house. And as I'm driving, legit, like tree limbs are dropping, like boom, dropping on the ground because it's so windy out. It was 80-mile-per-hour winds or something like that, and they were just breaking these tree branches, and they were just falling to the ground left, right, and I had to swerve, like, in the road, like, to miss them and whatnot, and I get to the road that I need to go, to turn on to get to the house I'm staying at, and there's a tree, a huge tree, just boom, blocking the whole road. Huge tree. So I decided to go straight through, right? To loop back around, to come around and go from the other way. Well, I do that, and there's, trees still falling, and I'm still zigzagging, and limbs everywhere, like everywhere on the road. I'm just trying to miss them the best I can, and I get back to, the road that I loop around and go through the backside, and there's another big tree that's blocking the whole road, the whole entire road. So then I had to go around to the outside road. There's a Hardee's across the street, and I decided, you know what, I'm done trying to get to the house right now. I need to take shelter, and I need to make sure my car does not get crushed by a tree. So Hardee's didn't have any trees in their parking lot. So I was like, I'm going to go there, run inside. I ran inside. They gave me a free drink and a cookie, and I waited out the storm. Whenever I got back, or whenever the storm got over, and I was trying to leave to get back to the house. I had to take one more route. I had one more option left to make it back, and it was clear-ish. There were still branches that I had to swerve around, but nothing blocking anything fully. So that was good. But then I guess we had a large branch fall on the shed, the garage roof, slash sunroom roof. And luckily we had a really nice neighbor that helped us take care of that really quickly. Got it down off the house that same day, which was really nice of him. But then after that we had to sit without electricity for 4 days. And what is it like being without electricity for 4 days, you might ask? Well, it's pretty boring. You don't want to be inside at all. You try to find fun where you can. Like, one of my favorite games, I'm probably going to make a video about this, showing you how to play or something. 10,000. It's a slang name for Farkle, a math game, but we call it, I've always called it 10,000. My aunt, she always called it 10,000. So I showed my coworker how to play that. Yeah. Listened to the radio, we chatted. It was like living back in the 90s all over again. It was extremely hot. Extremely hot. We'd have to like refill our phone batteries at other people's houses or go somewhere to charge the phone. Like I went to the laundromat to do my bedding, and I charged all our phones. We had to make sure we had ice all the time because it was really hot and we had a lot of stuff that was trying to melt. We didn't want that. So yeah, we're lucky that it came back on whenever it did. Not yesterday, but the day before that. Yeah. Other people here in central Illinois, Springfield specifically, are still without power. So hopefully we can get everyone back up and running soon, because man, it's brutal being without electricity.